Hey, psst, internet. All the others are doing something else. Come here for a second. I'm not joking. I'm super excited that they're not here. So yeah, something big just happened behind the scenes, and I don't want the players to know. So, all right, at this point, Rook walks in. Rook, you see all your friends. They seem to be talking to the shopkeeper. What do you want to do?
Seeing some of this, not everything from the beginning, but enough to see the calamity. And I just kind of, I'm like, oh, okay. Angel's laughing in my ear, like, ha ha ha, look at them, look at them. I'm like, oh. And I actually turned to the little guy and I said, and hello.
Hello and welcome to Garax's.
See, I and my friends are actually in the employ of Calron, and we have some urgent business. And
yes.
and actually he mentioned that we should be coming over here to
Did he?
gear up. He did. We're a bit of a strange crew, but and I motioned to Hilda and Tillman and Gex, and I say and the tall one likes to kind of like poke around, but pretty harmless.
Ah, I see now. You're all together then.
You know, pardon if, and I kind of look at the disturbance, like if any of that, but we were actually recently in a bit of a coming under attack, and so we had to heal up, and we're a bit out of sort. So I don't know. I'm basically trying to fast talk him.
Can I get you to do a persuasion check? Because a lot of that was true. In fact, I think everything you said was basically true. So,
all right, 22.
22. So the little old kind of man looks up at you and after a slight pause, nods.
Well, I guess there is no harm done in poking about.
So I kind of look him up and down and say, I understand.
Is there anything in particular you're looking for?
So I look him straight in the eye and I say, I'm looking for a map and potentially a book. And it's on the spines. I'm looking for a map specifically of an island that we'll be visiting. It's called Verun.
Ah, yes. Come with me.
The rest of you are still in the main hall, and he gives an extra long look at Gex as he walks by, but he doesn't say anything. Takes you up to that original room that Gex had broken into. Just kind of remembering which section, and then goes over to the shelves and eventually pulls down a book, leafs through it for a little while, and then makes a motion over it, and the page pulls out of the book, and you look again as another page behind it begins to weave ink blots into basically an exact copy of what he just pulled out, and it's kind of just hovering in the air, and then he motions over to you, and it flies over to you and rolls itself into a roll, and a scroll case, protection case, comes flooding up next to you and inserts into the map into the scroll case, and then it floats over to you.
Yes,
Much, my good sir.
That should be what you need. The dragon folk can be a mite bit touchy, very proud, and while there are people of our ilk there, you want to make sure that they feel like they're the ones in charge. Yes?
Thank you for the good advice.
No charge.
We should remember that. And I say a little bit extra for the trouble I'm sure my friends have just been causing. I'm sorry about that. They're a bunch of ragamuffins.
Not
This ragamuffin was looking at that bag very seriously, though.
I don't recommend that they come back, if that is their intent.
Understood. You have a good day, sir. We'll be on our way.
And you as well.
Rook, do a quick perception check for me.
Sure. 23.
Okay, so as you begin to get ready to leave, you definitely clock the massive stone statue perched just outside the window. Again, just clocking as you go.
I kind of lock eyes with it, and I kind of turn to the old man like,
I could tell you the whole deal, but suffice to say, I'm gonna roll on Rook's behalf a wisdom saving throw. Rolled a 15. Okay. That's probably high enough to actually save. So he will have saved initially.
do I know that it's a gargoyle?
Yeah.
Or a statue?
Well,
Like,
you
wow.
know that it's a moving statue.
Moving.
It's so still when it's not moving. It's even though you suspect what it is, it's easy for your mind to just tell you that it's no, that's the statue. And then you look again and it's in a slightly different position and you're like, then after a few seconds, he gets jumped from behind. So then, yeah, so athletics, he rolled a 4 followed by a 5. So he's not going to have done that well. There have been slight thumping, but nothing too obvious as, oh, that's messed up. So you have a pretty good idea.
I'm actually going to tell the old man, like, moving statue. Very impressive.
Ah, yes. Well, we are guardians of all kinds of knowledge here, and especially when it guards back. And then as you kind of look back, the massive plates armor that was in the other room, you hear as it moves from the hallway, kind of tailing where you guys have left. Something just happened, and I don't want to reveal what it is totally yet, but there's no other players here. Check it out. They're all off on a break. So, and goes back in amongst the bookshelves and perches back over there again. Something just happened, and the old man leads you back down the stairs.
And I'll kind of collect the others and say, thank you again. Sorry for any disturbance, and be seeing you.
Well, it's always good to know who's in town doing what. Give my regards to Calvin.
Will do. And then off we go to leave. I'm like, okay, let's go.
Something just happened, and we will reveal what it is later. Okay, so stick around in the campaign, and that could be interesting. That could get real interesting. Okay, they're coming back. Hi, don't forget to do the thing. Yeah, because it'd be great if you could get updates and support the channel. We always love to have you join us, especially if it's live and make suggestions or after the fact. So do the thing if you haven't done the thing yet. Anyway, so we're just going to take a little break, and we'll be back in just a couple of minutes. Thanks, everybody.
All right.
Thanks, Darcy. Glad you like it.